Every trip has its funny moments, its sad moments, its weird moments. There's always something, and this trip just provided all those things, and it's something for the kids that they'll cherish forever. Going to Broy Hill Children's Home, it opened everyone's eyes, just how differently kids are. These kids are, their whole goal is to be put back with their families, whether it be drug abuse or prison time. They are there hopefully for a short period. Not all of them are. The goal is to reunite them with their families with good Christian structure. We felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to go and share our faith with them, and we thought that the best way for us to show our faith is just to be loving. Just how Jesus loves everyone, we wanted to love on them as much as possible. It was so cool seeing the kids just click, like their brains just clicked. Like I need to help these little kids. And some of them weren't little kids. Some of them were their age, and that really blew their minds. That they're going through things like that, and they just wanted to be so loving to one another.
Honestly, it kind of opened up my mind, saying, kind of like thinking how we're given something that a lot of kids don't have, and they're trying to be reunited with their parents, but it's hard for some people to have all that. So they were very friendly. Even if they didn't know you, they're just gonna walk up to you and talk to you. I don't talk to people a lot, but they just walked up, and I was like, oh. There was one girl who was my age and had the same name as me, and I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Just the family friendship that they have. Like, they have a great bond. They're all loving. Some of them are siblings, so the bond just grows even more when there's like siblings there and they're all taking care of each other. The lady who runs it, she's super awesome. Their story is great. I enjoy seeing like the friendships, and people taking care of people is a big thing.
I felt a sense of pride and happiness, and it just made me feel great altogether because I got to help people.
I felt like we were playing kickball. Like the kids looked so happy, like having fun and enjoying it. And it made me happy and smile because they're having fun.
I like to see their reaction. All of them were like smiling, laughing. It was a lot of fun. When we were playing kickball, we were like all kind of playing kickball, and everybody was having fun, laughing. You could just see how happy they were.
It was definitely touching to the heart because you got to see them happy and you got to see them experience and make new friends with us.
When we got there, all the kids ran out and they seemed really happy. I don't know, it just seemed like the kids, they hadn't seemed that happy till we got there, and they just seemed like they were really glad that we came.
A lot of prayer and thought went into what we would discuss. What would we be talking about? Because we wanted to have church. We were missing a Sunday. We wanted to have church out there, so we thought it would be the best possible opportunity. And it was so beautiful. We had the mountain range in the background, and just seeing God's creation and discussing God and praising God right in His masterpiece. It was beautiful. We talked about going out and Jesus sending His disciples out in doing mission and only going with the staff. It's like, how can you go into something so unprepared and just have faith that everything's going to be provided to you? So every step throughout the trip, there's something that points back to that message. For instance, when we went to provide services to the Cherokee Reservation, we wanted to clean up a little area along the river that was just completely trashed. So we thought it'd be a great idea to do a little side mission work and clean up that area. At the same time we're doing all this, the chief's secretary for the Cherokee tribe there happened to be going to the river, and he saw us doing all that, and he's like, I want to help too. You know, what else are y'all doing? What can I provide y'all with to carry out your mission even further? And he provided 200 hot dogs for us for the next day to grill for the orphanage. So it just, little things like that blew not only the kids' minds, but my mind, seeing God work in real time.
It's made me more like mature and how to help like others more better. It helps us learn more things about different places and able to help people who don't have a lot and just be able to get out there and be known.
I love you so much for helping us because it would cost way too much if we didn't have your help.
I feel like I learned more, and like I feel like I got closer with God, and like I feel like I like spoke to him more. And I feel like I like learned about him more on that trip. I couldn't thank you enough 'cause it was fun.
Without them donating the money, we would have never, been able to help all those people. And the food that they gave us saved us a lot of money, so we could have went on Sliding Rock because we had to pay to go to that. So we might not have been able to do that if they didn't, donate money, donate food, and all that. So definitely thankful to them.
This trip really touched me a lot, and it was really eye-opening. And I'm so thankful that all these people from the church and all the donations and like all the food that was donated and the money that really helped with like kids like me. Like it really opened my eye, and now I can see that like you really don't need to take things for granted, because like I take a lot of things for granted, and I'm sure a lot of other people do, but like that really showed me that I need to make sure that I'm more aware, and if we didn't get those donations, I would have never gotten the realization. And I think that all the ladies and all the fellas that donated are truly amazing and wonderful, and I thank them a lot. And I'm so grateful for this church.
Yeah, I feel better knowing that like I helped a bunch of people, and it was really fun, and I'm glad that we had an opportunity to do that. But I feel a lot better, and I feel more connected to God.
If you ever wanted reassurance as to what this is doing in these young people's lives, this is it. These kids are not only having fun, but they're seeing God's work. They're providing for the needy. Just seeing the faithfulness in these kids' hearts, it brings me to tears so much. It really does. Just watching them grow into strong Christians. We really couldn't do all this without the support of the church. All the people that have provided meals and helped with finances and just helped with their time for these kids. Everything that everyone has done to make this possible. We're so thankful. We're so appreciative. We want to keep doing this stuff. We want to keep seeing God in other places. We want to keep helping people. We want to thank everyone for everything that they've done for us. More so now, the kids are starting to understand that it takes a village to make things like this happen, and the church has provided that for us, and to carry out our ministry to help other people. We're so thankful. We really are.